Hello, welcome back. I'm gonna do something a little tiny bit different for this video. Normally, I would have either an entire video dedicated to me putting together a full face. Other times I'll already have my face done and then I'll just focus on the eyes and whatnot. This time, I'm not even gonna do anything. I'm just gonna test the 3 different products that I have here and give you my opinion. Because if you're one of those people, because I know there's people out there who don't want to put on foundation at all, and they might want to just do like a BB or a CC cream or literally just a moisturizer or just their face. What is that? Oh, it's just a really, really long, light hair. Gotta get that fixed. So this one is actually just gonna be a nice, super quick, super straight to the point video. We're just gonna look at this collection here. I don't have the full collection because there's only a couple items that I wanted, but I've got most of it. The only thing I think that I'm missing are brushes. So I didn't get the brushes because I've got lots of brushes. I'm going to be using my Jaclyn Hill brushes to do some eye work. Otherwise, I'm going to be talking about the Coca-Cola X Morphe collection. So I've got the palette here, I've got the highlighter here, and I've got the little lip bundle here as well. So we'll decide on the color of lip later, but I will do some swatches as well. And yeah. It's my... So yeah, so the first thing we're gonna really just dip into is the Glowing Places Loose Highlighter. This is in the shade Bubbly Babe. That's the color right there. It's like a nice color. And then it's got that little like protective coating on there. So you just gotta pick that mother up. Pick up! Oh, get off! You know, I like these because it holds it all in place. I hate them because when you rip it off, it goes puff puff everywhere. We don't like a puff puff moment. Jackie. Can I call you Jackie? I'm gonna call you Jackie. That's like my running joke with her. Every time I use a Jaclyn Hill, I always call her Jackie, and then I go, can I call you Jackie? The Glow Baby brush is JH9. That is her JH9. That's this one. So we're just gonna, I'm gonna take these off, and we're gonna just bring you right in. There we go. Now you can see all my imperfections. It's wonderful. So as you can see, it's already kind of started to clump up after taking off the thing. So I'm just gonna dippy dab a little bit, tap off the excess, and we're just gonna see. Oh, she blinding. She's a blind. Wow. I was actually not expecting it to be that blinding. That is everything. I want more. Gotta get that other side now. Like, oh my gosh. Oh, wow. Like that's, do you see, I mean, you can't not see that. Like people in, I don't know, Germany or, everyone always says people in China. I'm over that saying. People in Germany. No one ever talks about Germany. This is everything though. We need some on my nose and Cupid's bow though. I'm also not using a mirror, so I don't actually... Oh God, that shine. The shine is literally everything. Oh yeah. All right, this highlighter is bomb. This is such a nice one. Morphe, you've outdone yourself. I like that a lot. That might be one of my new favorites. Don't get me wrong, I still love me my Jeffree Stars. But this is nice. Okay, now we're gonna dip into the main event. This is the palette. If you've never seen the palette before, it comes in a little bubble wrap thing inside of the unit carton. This is, I'm holding it upside down. This is what it looks like. It's fun, it's festive. You get your little boop with all the names on it, but this is what it actually looks like. I love it. It is very, very much Coke. And even though this is giving me more Pepsi vibes because it is blue, it's still fitting because it's kind of also giving me like Diet Coke. Even though it is blue, and there's never been any blue on any Coke that I can remember anyways. But this is everything. We've got 3 different formulas in here. We've got our matte shades, like these. These 3 up here are mattes, but that one, these 2 are mattes, and then these 3 are mattes here. This one, this one, this one, these 2, and these 2 are all shimmers, and this one and this red are both pressed glitters. Now, so I'm just gonna quickly put together like a fun little boop on my eyes, and I'll just speed it along. There won't be any talking. It's just gonna be like vroom, 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 ready to go. Okay, so first things first, I'm gonna go in with the JH36 onto the real thing, and this is just gonna go right inside of that crease to kind of give it that edge that we're looking for. Then after I'm done with that color, I'm going to just use the same brush and go in shade Refreshing, and that's gonna go on the inner and the outer corners of this eye look because we are going to be making a halo eye. After applying that color, I am going to dip into the shade Bright on a JH37, and this is going to go right onto the center portion that has no eyeshadow on it, just to kind of give that red base. After that's all laid down, I'm going in with my finger on the shade Pop Culture and just kind of tapping it over shade Bright right in the center of that lid and just kind of bringing it up into that crease area. Then I'm going back in with my JH37 along the edge of that glitter just to make sure everything is all blended and seamless. Now on the bottom portion of my eye, I am actually putting in the lower lash line on the JH37 as well, shade Bright, and smoking it out with my JH36 using the shade Refreshing just to kind of bring that whole look all together. And then going in on a JH41 brush, I'm actually just lightly tapping on that glitter shade Pop Culture just right in the center, so that way it matches to the top. The final touch that I'm adding onto the very, very inner corner on a JH40 is the shade Add Life, which is that beautiful, beautiful gold color. Putting that down first and then layering the shade Fizz, that's white, just over top of that. All right, so this is the fun, interesting, kind of insane clown look that I've come up with. I enjoy it. It's fun. I like being creative and out of the box. I enjoyed this palette. It seems to blend really well. We all know that, you know, I'm not James Charles. I'm not Nikki Tutorials. I'm not Jeffree Star. I'm not Raw Beauty Christie or Manny or any of them. I'm still working, I'm still practicing, but I think I'm doing a pretty good job in the meantime. I just ended up shaping them a little bit more because I was looking more raccoon than anything. Shaped it, and then I just added a bit more of the highlight because of where I rubbed off, and highlighted underneath the brow bone. You already saw which brushes I used, which colors I used at the time of the application, so there's that. So I approve of this. The colors are very pigmented. There's not a whole lot of kickback either in the pan. Like there's some, but there's not a huge, huge amount, which is wonderful. Now some of these are eyeshadows and some of them are pressed pigments. So always bright and all the feels. This red here, which is what I used in the center, and then this brown, which I didn't end up actually using, are pressed pigments, so they're not safe for the immediate eye, which means they will stain. There's a chance that your eyelids will be stained. That's all it means. There's a few others on here. I'm not going to get into all of them, but they're all on the back of like the unit carton, so you can check them out if you decide to get this palette, which I highly recommend that you do. It's not that expensive. I think it was like, I want to say maybe like $30 Canadian. I don't know what it is in the States, but like it's a nice palette. I really enjoy this palette. And I think we'll jump into the lip bundle here. It's a four-piece lip collection. As you can see, there are 4 different colors. There's a white, a pink, a red, and a brown. Now, they are all lip glosses. They all have different names. So the white is called Overflow, pink is Share, Classic Babe is the red, and Tastemaker is the brown. Now, I think with this look, I want to go with the red one because it is classic. It's classic, babe. There are no smells to them, which that's one downfall. I think they could have done so much more. I think what they should have done was a lip bundle of 2 lipsticks and then 2 glosses. Like, get the red and get a pink as the lipstick and then use the white and the brown as your glosses. That, I think, would have been wonderful. But they're all glosses. And on top of that, they could have easily added the scent of Coke, which they should have done. But they didn't, so whatever. I'm gonna apply this right now. Definitely not what I was expecting, to be completely honest. It's like, I don't even know if this is like properly applied to my face. From here, and from my vision, it looks fine. Up close, I don't really know. It's hard to see. Plus, I also have a beard, so it's also like... Oh, I'm messing it up. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I think I'm making it worse. Oh well, whatever. It is what it is. The red looks fun with this look. I think, anyways. But yeah, I'll insert all the swatches here so that way you can actually see all the colors of the lips and the, I mean, you can already see what the highlighter looks like. You can see some of the colors, but I'll also put in all the swatches of these right now.
So the first row in our palette, going from left to right, we've got Fizz, Bubble Up, Recognized, The Real Thing, Awaken, and Name Drop. In the second row, left to right, we have Open Up, Cool Story, Always Bright, Good in Red, Pop Culture, and Add Life. And in our final row, left to right, we have Happiness, Can Do, Move It, All the Feels, Energetic, and Refreshing. As for the glosses, from left to right, we have Overflow, Share, Classic Babe, and Tastemaker.
So hopefully you enjoyed me reviewing these. I am surprised about these. It feels very creamy. Like, it almost feels like, I don't know. Like, you know when you have like a chocolate bar? Hear me out. You know when you have a chocolate bar and it melts and you just like rub, you rub your fingers together with the melted, and it's like smooth, like melted chocolate on your fingers. That's what it feels like to me. On my lips though. Also, don't say A, that you've never done that, because we all know you have. And 2, don't say you've never actually put melted chocolate on your lips and rub them together like lipstick, because we all know everyone has done that at one point in their life, because it's just what we do. So anyways, hopefully you enjoyed this look. If you did, please make sure you give it a like. I would love to see, if you have this palette, I would love to see some creations of yours that you've done with this palette. So please tag me on Twitter, tag me on Instagram, and yeah, follow all my socials at the end. If you haven't already, please hit that big red subscribe button because I put new videos out every single week, and hit that notification bell so that way you know when I post a brand new video. I will see you when I see you. On that note, goodbye, friendships.